I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Ending is the Beginning, the Mitch Lucker Memorial Show by Suicide Silence. This is a live album from this band that was made in memory of Mitch and was dedicated to his daughter Kennedy. The concert took place at the Fox Theater in Pomona, California on December 21st, 2012, the day that conspiracy theorists thought the world was going to end, even though it didn't. The album was produced by Jerry Clubb, James Lynch, Jeremy Schott, and Zephyr Olkuku. It was mixed and mastered by Joseph McQueen and Josh Gilbert. That performance was directed by Jeremy Schott and Zephyr Olkuku. The cover art was designed by Albin A. Siddiqui. The album was released on February 18th, 2014 on Century Media Records. And it comes with both a CD and a DVD of the performance. I need to mention that the first three songs feature a reunion with original members Rick Ash on lead guitar and Josh Goddard on drums. Mark Halen was on bass for both of those songs. The current lineup of the band performed on the rest of the songs. Each song on this album features a guest vocalist who is close to Mitch in some way. Now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Destruction of a Statue. The guest singer for the song was Johnny Davia of Job for a Cowboy. The next track is Distorted Thought of Addiction. For this song, they brought in Greg Wilburn of Fit for an Autopsy, The Devastated, and Oblige. After that is Ending is the Beginning. The guest singer was Brooke Reeves of Impending Doom. Next up is Bludgeoned to Death. The song features Ricky Hoover of Suffocate and of Sulfur. Up next is Unanswered, which features Phil Bozeman of Whitechapel. We followed it up with Girl at Glass. The guest singer was Mike Terry of Volumes and Bury Your Dead. That's followed up by The Price of Beauty. For this song, they brought in Danny Worsnop of Asking Alexandria. The following track is No Pity for a Coward. The song features Johnny Plague of Winds of Plague. It's pretty interesting because Mitch Lucker actually worked with Winds of Plague. This makes sense because Winds of Plague is another deathcore band from California. The track after that is Disengage, which features Big Chocolate of Disfiguring the Goddess. The track that follows is No Time to Bleed. The song features Berg Van Ralt of Declaim and With Dead Hands Rising. The track that comes next is Smoke, which features Anthony Notarmaso of After the Burial. Anthony even encouraged the audience to smoke weed during the performance. Now, the track that comes after that is Wake Up, and the guest singer was Tim Lambesis of As I Lay Dying and Austrian Death Machine. I need to pause for a moment and mention that in 2013, Tim was arrested for attempting to have his first wife murdered. He pleaded guilty the following year and was sentenced to 6 years in prison. He was released on parole in December 2016 and reunited with As I Lay Dying. He revived his side project, Austrian Death Machine. Now let me clarify that I do not plan on buying or reviewing anything from As I Lay Dying or Austrian Death Machine because of what Tim did over a decade ago. I know that people are supposed to separate the art from the artist, but Tim is one of those cases where the line blurs. What comes next is March to the Black Crown. This is an instrumental interlude that was previously on the album The Black Crown. What comes after that is Slaves to Substance. The guest singer was Eddie Hermida of All Shall Perish. In 2013, Eddie was selected to be the new lead singer of this band, and I think he is a worthy successor to Mitch. It follows is OCD, and the song features us and Charlie of Attack Attack and of Mice and Men. We followed it up with Fuck Everything, which is my favorite song from this band. The guest singer was Chad Gray of Mudvayne and Hell Yeah. Right after he walked on stage, he asked the audience, "The fuck is up?" That's followed by Die Young. This is a Black Sabbath cover. They brought in Rob Flynn of Machine Head to be the guest singer / secondary rhythm guitarist. They also hit the brakes and decided to play the song acoustic. The next track is Roots, Bloody Roots, which is a Sepultura cover. It's quite appropriate that the guest singer / rhythm guitarist was Max Cavalera of Sepultura and Soulfly. That is fucking awesome. The second to last track is Engine Number 9, which is a Deftones cover. This is actually an archive recording that was from when Mitch was with the band. Now, the finale of the concert is You Only Live Twice. The guest singer was Randy Blythe of Lamb of God. Randy was wearing a Bad Brains shirt during the performance, and that's pretty cool given the fact that he loves punk rock. Granted, this wouldn't be the last time he would work with Suicide Silence. I couldn't find any information on how this album formed commercially. However, it has near perfect scores on IMDb, Discogs, and Plex. Now for my thoughts. I think this is a really good album. The fact that it comes with a DVD of the performance is a big bonus. There's also a version that comes with the Blu-ray of the performance, but I got this version instead. I mentioned earlier that Eddie Hermida was selected as the new singer for this band, and he's still with them to this very day. Since this concert took place at the end of 2012, you'd think it would have been released in 2013. Instead, it was released the following year. I think the arrest and conviction of Tim Lambesis is what contributed to this, but that's just my guess. Overall, I highly recommend this album. Now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Ending as the Beginning, the Mitch Lucker Memorial Show? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? Did you attend this concert for yourself? If you have this album, which version do you have? Why do you think this album was released in 2014 and not 2013? And let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify future videos. Thanks for watching. Now I'm back soon with another review.